With the news focused on what didn't happen this session, I'd like to take a few minutes to report on what is getting done in your state government. This year, I sponsored or co-sponsored several bills ranging from charter schools to cleaning up a coal plant in Montana. There's a lot to talk about, so kick off your shoes, put your feet up, and grab the popcorn. I'm Representative Chad Magendanz with this 2016 end-of-session Mega-Magendanz-Minute. Damage or disruption to computer systems and networks cost individuals and companies billions of dollars each year. I sponsored the Washington Cybercrime Act, giving the courts the tools they need to prosecute criminals by updating 20th century statutes to prosecute 21st century crimes like denial of service attacks, data theft, spoofing, and tampering. A coal-fired electric generation plant in Colstrip, Montana provides electricity for thousands of customers in Puget Sound. This plant is under pressure from the federal Clean Power Plan to close or reduce greenhouse gas emissions, as well as litigation from the Sierra Club regarding cleanup of the site. After years of research, meetings, and discussions, I co-sponsored a bill supported by Climate Solutions, the Seattle Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce, King County, the cities of Redmond, Issaquah, Kirkland, Bellevue, and the Sierra Club that will allow Puget Sound Energy to use federal tax credits to pay the costs of decommissioning this coal plant. While the agreement still needs to be approved by the State Utilities and Transportation Commission, this bill should result in greater certainty for businesses and ratepayers. With more accomplishments to report than disappointments, the educational outlook for Washington continues to get better every year. Both sides of the aisle have worked hard to produce real changes for our kids, teachers, and schools. This year, I co-sponsored a bill that reestablishes the legislature's commitment to complete reforms to education funding. Again this year, I'm on the new task force being put into place to collect information from school districts on local levies used for basic education and enhancements. This group will make recommendations for reforms and legislative proposals so they can put changes in place before the 2018 deadline set by the court in the McCleary case. 1,100 charter school students and their families don't have to worry where they'll go to school next year. With bipartisan support, my bill reestablishes the Charter School Commission and funds these schools through the Opportunity Pathways account. Charter schools will remain open, free to the public, and continue to operate separately from the traditional school system. My plan to mobilize experienced workers with real-life experiences by offering alternative routes to teaching certification is just one of the components included in a measure put in place to address teacher shortages. Also included is a plan to recruit and retain teachers, to remove barriers so out-of-state teachers can get certified, to expand scholarship opportunities, and to encourage retired teachers to become substitutes without losing their retirement benefits. Many common vision problems can go unnoticed. School screening solely for distance impairments has the potential to miss up to 40% of children with vision problems like farsightedness, lazy eye, or astigmatisms. By adding near vision screening, we can correct these problems when students are young before it interferes with learning or leads to behavioral issues. Closing the opportunity gap is the major focus of the bill I worked on that changes how we look at student discipline, sets up instructional services, and helps with student support. Other education bills I co-sponsored include a comprehensive definition of professional learning for educators, helping students that have experienced sexual abuse, a bill aimed at reducing truancy, and another that eliminates a layer of outdated bureaucracy. There is more work ahead, but I'm confident as lawmakers continue to work together, we can produce a better and more vibrant Washington state. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. See you next time in a Magendanz Minute.